Jax, back out again, fight number 5, May the 19th.
May 19th.
On Box Nation and BT Sports.
Yeah, Friday night in Bolton.
Yeah, well that's what you get for doing what you did on our Preston show. That was a beautiful, probably the best knockout I've seen in person, mate. It was a beautiful shot, that.
It was a good performance, and I'm fighting on a very good bill. So something positive to come out of it.
Well, I think it's more than a very good bill. It's all the Northwest prospects, all Steve's prospects who were hoping to go a long way. Who were at that stage. But I mean, it's only your 5th fight, this.
Yeah, my 5th fight.
I mean, you're on there with Luke Blackledge. We've got ABA champion Danny Wright on there. We've got young Zelfa Barrett, hopefully going for his first title. It's quality throughout the show.
Good. I'm just glad Steve's put me on the show, so I can't really.
Well, what are you hoping for now this year? Because after that performance, I mean, there was a lot of people talking about it, and so it must have made you feel good. But hopefully, you want to make that step up now, don't you? Because, like I say, you're not as young as you look. And hopefully before the end of the year, would you think you might be stepping up to 6 rounders and maybe even a possible 8 rounder before the end of the year?
At the end of the year, I'd like to have a title over my shoulder. So if my next fight is a 6-round fight, that's good. If it's a 4-round fight, I don't care. I'm on the bill. But I'd like to be more active, and at the end of the year, have a belt around my waist.
Yeah, I mean you've had a stop-start career. Because you had that 14 month, you had 2 fights back to back, cracking performances, and the second fight of that was ended in the same way as your last fight did, with a beautiful uppercut and stopping the kid. But then it was 14 months out, but now you've back to good wins again.
Yeah,
and
I
hopefully
had time off because I had a hand injury, but
right.
I've been come back now. I had 2 fights. Good first fight, come back with Cass Hussein, and my second fight knocked the lad out. He's never been knocked out before.
Yeah, I thought that was his 43rd fight, and that never happened to him. And if you look on his record, the kids that he's been in with, and as well, we also forget that he's a weight above your weight. He's a light welterweight, and for what you did in there was pretty phenomenal, mate. Yeah. And like I say, it's got a lot of people talking, but I'm hoping that if you can be a 6-rounder, then hopefully you might be on the BT slot, and then you could get the country talking about yourself, mate.
That's it. Yeah, it was a good performance, but it's still early. I mean, I've already had 4 fights. It's coming up to my 5th fight. I know it's a long, hard road, and it's hard for everyone. So I know I've got a long way to go. I've got a lot of hard fights to be in, and I'm just really looking forward to it. Really, I'm just looking forward to being in good fights, in tough 50-50 fights.
Yeah. No, it's like I say, I'm really glad, because that was a 50-50 fight, that really, I know he's a little bit of a journeyman, you probably expected to win, but certainly no one was expecting that. You, as you said to me before, you was expecting good 4 hard rounds there, wasn't you?
Yeah, before the fight, I went in with the mentality to go the distance, because let alone knocked out, I don't think he's been dropped in 43 fights, so I wasn't expecting to knock him out, but don't underestimate that.
And how are you preparing for May the 19th then? Because
we've got some sparring next couple of weeks. We're going to be sparring some good kids, and I'm ready, man.
Because for that fight, you actually sparred a lot of the lads down at Doncaster, Isaac Bow, Tom Bell.
No, I only sparred Isaac.
Oh, you only sparred Isaac then?
Isaac, yeah.
And Isaac was fighting for the European crown as well, wasn't he? Was that just before yours, or was it just?
It was 1 week after.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
he ended up in a technical draw, didn't he, I think?
Yeah, but we went over a couple of times sparring with Isaac, and we've done some really good rounds, and I think that really sharpened me up for my fight. It really did a lot of favours for me in my fight, so like I said, I thanked Isaac for doing the rounds with me. So
yeah, well, Shax, so I'm looking forward to this. May the 19th, we have no idea who you're going to find, but we know it's going to be a class show, because you're on there with some of the best kids in the Northwest, and a couple of seasoned pros such as Luke Blackledge, who's a local lad to this area, isn't he? former super middleweight Commonwealth champion.
Yeah, good to be on the same bill as someone who's held a Commonwealth belt.
Yeah.
So
Well, he's looking to get right back in the picture. I think they're going to try and make this the fight is going to be a eliminator for the super middleweight title, because he's hoping to fight for you know, John Ryder against what's the Oliver Harrison's lad, Rocky Fielding, because they're fighting for they're fighting on the end of this month, aren't they? For
I thought he was going to fight
British super middleweight
I
title.
thought you were going to fight Buglioni for the British belt.
Well, he was hoping to, but it never happened. So now what he's looking for is to fight for the vacant, fight a final eliminator for whoever wins out of them two. So
yeah, these are the shows I want to be on. I want to be on the Box Nation, BT Sports shows. I want everyone out there to know what I've got, what assets I have. So just watch out for it. Watch out. It's coming together. The hard work's being put in, and we're really going to give it a blast.
Well, when you put a little smile like that, I can see that you mean the business, mate. So good luck for the 19th, and hopefully I'll be chatting to you with win number 5 and maybe even stoppage number 3.
Yeah, possibly. And a big shout out to my sponsors from Blackburn who are getting behind me: Harwood Solicitors, Temple Tyres, SIK Car Hire from Batley. I've got SDP and Customised Kings who are all doing me favours, getting tickets, coming to watch me fight, getting behind me. So thank you very much.
Hopefully this is going to help them as well, who are helping you, because they're all going to get national exposure.
Yeah, you're going to be on television.
Yep.
So
alright, so take care, mate. See you later. Bye bye.